Yoso Bhagava Araham Sama Sambuddho Swagato Yena Bhagavata Dhammo Supatipanno Yasa Bhagavato Sawaka Sangho Dhammayam Bhagavantam Sadamam Sasangam Imehi Sakare Hiyataraham Aropitehi Abhipujayama Sadhu no Bhante Bhagava Suchira Parinibhutopi Pachima Janatanyukam Pamanasa Ime Sakare Dugata Panakara Bhute Patiganhatu Amhakam digaratam hitaya sukhaya Araham sama sambuddho bhagava Buddham bhagavantam abhivademi Swagato Bhagavata Dhammo Dhammam Namasami Supatipanno Bhagavato Sawaka Sangho Sanghan Namami To the Blessed One, the Lord, who fully attained perfect enlightenment, to the teaching which he expounded so well, and to the Blessed One's disciples who have practiced well, To these, the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, we render with offerings our rightful homage. It is well for us that the Blessed One, having attained liberation, still had compassion for later generations. May these simple offerings be accepted for our long-lasting benefit and for the happiness it gives us. The Lord, the perfectly enlightened and Blessed One, I render homage to the Buddha, the Blessed One. The teaching so completely explained by him, I bow to the Dhamma. The Blessed One's disciples who have practiced well, I bow to the Sangha. Handamayam Buddhassa Bhagavato Pupaga Namakaram Karumase. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Now let us pay preliminary homage to the Buddha, homage to the blessed, noble, and perfectly enlightened one, homage to the blessed, noble, and perfectly enlightened one, homage to the blessed, noble, and perfectly enlightened one. Handamayam Buddhanusatinayam Karomase. Tam ko pana bhagavan tam evam kalihano kittisado abugato iti piso bhagava haraham samma sambuddho vijja charana sampano sugato lokavidu Anuttaro Purisadhamma Sarati Sata Deva Manusanam Buddho Bhagavati. Now let us chant the recollection of the Buddha. A good word of the Blessed One's reputation has spread as follows. He, the Blessed One, is indeed the Pure One, the perfectly enlightened One. He is impeccable in conduct and understanding, the accomplished one, the knower of the worlds. He trains perfectly those who wish to be trained. He is teacher of gods and humans. He is awake and holy. Handamayam Buddha Bhitim Karomase. Buddhvarahanta varata diguna biyuto sudha vinyana karuna hisamagatato bodhesiyo sujanatam kamalam vasuro vandamaham tamaranam sirasa jinedam Buddhoyo sapapaninam saranam ke mamutamam patamanu-sititanam vandamitam sirenaham Buddhasa semidasoa Buddho mesa nikisaro Buddho dukkha sagata chahidata chahitasame Buddha saham nihademi sariran jivitan chidam Vandantoham charisami Buddha seva subodhitam Nati me saranam manyam Buddho me saranam varam Etena sacha vajena vandeyam satu sasane Buddham me vandamanena yam punyam pasutam hida sabe piantaraya me mahe sumtasate chasa. Kayena vacha vachetasawa Buddhe kukamam pakatam mayayam Buddho patigan hatu achayantam Kalantere samvaritum wa Buddhe. Now let us chant the supreme praise of the Buddha. The Buddha, the truly worthy one, endowed with such excellent qualities, whose being is composed of purity, transcendental wisdom, and compassion, who has enlightened the wise like the sun awakening the lotus, I bow my head to that peaceful chief of conquerors, the Buddha, who is the safe, secure refuge of all beings. As the first object of recollection, I venerate him with bowed head. I am indeed the Buddha's servant. The Buddha is my Lord and guide. The Buddha is sorrow's destroyer, who bestows blessings on me. To the Buddha I dedicate this body and life, and in devotion I will walk the Buddha's path of awakening. For me there is no other refuge. The Buddha is my excellent refuge. By the utterance of this truth may I grow in the Master's way. By my devotion to the Buddha and the blessings of this practice, by its power may all obstacles be overcome. By body, speech, or mind, for whatever wrong action I have committed towards the Buddha, may my acknowledgement of these faults be accepted, that in future there may be restraint regarding the Buddha. Handamayam dhammanusaki nyayam karomase swagato bhagavata dhammo Sanditiko akaliko ehipasiko opanaiko pachatam veditabo vinyuhiti. Now let us chant the recollection of the Dharma. The Dharma is well expounded by the Blessed One, apparent here and now, timeless, encouraging investigation, leading inwards to be experienced individually by the wise. Handamayam dhamma bhikititim koromase swagata diguna yoga vesanaseyo yomaga paka pariyati vimoka bedho Dhammo kuloka patana tadadari dari Vandamaham tamaharam varadamametam Dhammo yo sabapaninam saranam kemamutamam Dutiyanusatitanam vandamitam sirenaham Dhammasaha samidasoa Dhammo me samikisaro Dhammo dukkha sagata chavidata chahitasame Dhammasaham nihademi sariran chivitan chidam Vandantoham charisami dhammase vasudhamatam Nati me saranam manyam Dhammo me saranam varam Etena sacha vajena vandeyam satu sasane Dhamma me vandamanena yam punyam pasutam hida Sabe pihantaraya me mahe sumtasate chasa Kayena vacha vachetasawa Dhamme kukumam pakatam mayayam Dhammo patikan hatu achayantam Kalantere samvaritum vadame. Now let us chant supreme praise of the Dhamma. It is excellent because it is well expounded, and it can be divided into path and fruit, learning and liberation. The Dhamma holds those who uphold it from falling into delusion. I revere the excellent teaching that removes darkness, the Dhamma which is supreme, secure, refuge of all beings. As the second object of recollection, I venerate it with bowed head. I am indeed the Dhamma's servant. The Dhamma is my Lord and guide. The Dhamma is sorrow's destroyer, and it bestows blessings on me. To the Dhamma I dedicate this body and life, and in devotion I will walk this excellent way of truth. For me there is no other refuge. The Dhamma is my excellent refuge. By the utterance of this truth, may I grow in the Master's way. By my devotion to the Dhamma and the blessing of this practice, by its power, may all obstacles be overcome. By body, speech, or mind, for whatever wrong action I have committed towards the Dhamma, may my acknowledgement of fault be accepted, that in future there may be restraint regarding the Dhamma. Andamayam sanganusatinayam karomase supatipano bhagavato sāvaka sangho Ujjupatipano bhagavato sāvaka sangho Nyayapatipano bhagavato sāvaka sangho Samijipatipano bhagavato sāvaka sangho Yadidam chatari purisa yugani yata purisa pugala Esa bhagavato sāvaka sangho Ahuneo pahuneo dakineo anjali karaneo Anutaram punyaketam lokasati. Now let us chant the recollection of the Sangha. They are the Blessed One's disciples who have practiced well, who have practiced directly, who have practiced insightfully, those who practice with integrity. That is the 4 pairs, the 8 kinds of noble beings. These are the Blessed One's disciples. Such ones are worthy of gifts, worthy of hospitality, worthy of offerings, worthy of respect. They give occasion for incomparable goodness to arise in the world. Handamayam sangha biti giti tim karomase Saramajo supatipati gunadiyuto Yotabido ariyapugala sangha seto Sila didama parare sayakaya chito Vandamaham tamariyana ganam susudham Sangoyo sabapaninam saranam kemam mutamam Datiyanu satitanam vandamitam sirenam Sangasaha samidasoa Sango me samikisaro Sango dukkha sagata chahitata chahitasame Sangasaham niyademi saridan chivitan chidam Vandantoham charisami sangaso patipanatam Nati me saranam manyam sango me saranam varam etena sacha vachena vanteyam satu sasane sangam me vandamanena yam punyam pasutam hida sape piyantaraya me mahesum sassate chasa. Kayena wacha vacheta sawa sange kukumam pakatam mayayam sango patigan hatu achayantam karanture samwaritum wasange. Now let us chant supreme praise of the Sangha, born of the Dharma, that Sangha which has practiced well, the field of the Sangha, formed of the 8 kinds of noble beings, guided in body and mind by excellent morality and virtue. I revere that assembly of noble beings, perfected in purity, the Sangha which is the supreme, secure refuge of all beings, as the 3rd object of recollection, I venerate it with bowed head. I am indeed the Sangha's servant. The Sangha is my Lord and guide. The Sangha is sorrow's destroyer, and it bestows blessings on me. To the Sangha I dedicate this body and life, and in devotion I will walk the well-practiced way of the Sangha. For me there is no other refuge. The Sangha is my excellent refuge. By the utterance of this truth, may I grow in the Master's way. By my devotion to the Sangha and the blessing of this practice, by its power may all obstacles be overcome. By body, speech or mind, for whatever wrong action I have committed towards the Sangha, may my acknowledgement of fault be accepted, that in future there may be restraint regarding the Sangha. I'll chant the 5 subjects for frequent recollection. Handamayam habinya pachawe kana patam banamase Jaradam homi jaram manatito. I am of the nature to age, I have not gone beyond aging. Bayadi damom hi bayadi manatito. I am of the nature to sicken, I have not gone beyond sickness. Maranadam homi maranam manatito. I am of the nature to die, I have not gone beyond dying. Sabehi me piyehi manapehi jnanabawo vinyabawo. All that is mine, beloved and pleasing, will become otherwise, will become separated from me. Kama sakom hi kama dayado, kama yoni, kama bandhu, kama patisarano, yam kamam karisami, kalyanam wa papakam wa tasadaya, no bhavisami. I am the owner of my karma, heir to my karma, born of my karma, related to my karma, abide supported by my karma. Whatever karma I shall do, for good or for ill, of that I will be the heir. Evam mamehi apinham pachawe kitabam. Thus we should frequently recollect. And metta parana. Handamaya metta parana karomase. Aham sukhito homi, niduko homi, awero homi, apapaito homi, anigo homi. Sukhi atanam pariharami, sabe sata sukhita hontu, sabe sata awera hontu, sabe sata abaya paja hontu, sabe sata niga hontu, sabe sata sukhiyatanam pariharantu, sabe sata sabaduka pamujantu, Sabe satalata sampatito ma vijachantu. Sabe sata kama saka kama dayata kama yoni kama bandhu kama patisarana yam kamam karisanti kalyanam va papakam va tassadayada bhavisanti. Now let us chant the reflection on universal well-being. May I abide in well-being, in freedom from hostility, in freedom from ill will, in freedom from anxiety, and may I maintain well-being in myself. May everyone abide in well-being, in freedom from hostility, in freedom from ill will, in freedom from anxiety, and may they maintain well-being in themselves. May all beings be released from suffering, and may they not be parted from the good fortune they have attained. When they act upon intention, all beings are the owners of their action and inherit its results. Their future is born from such action, companion to such action, and its results will be their home. All actions with intention, be they skillful or harmful, of such acts they will be the heirs. Handamaya mudi sanditi danagatayo banamase Himina punya kamena upajaya gunatara Acharya pukara cha mata pita chanataka Suryo Chandi Maharaja Gunawanta Narapicha Brahma Maracharinda Cha Loka Pala Cha Devata Yamomita Manusa Cha Majata Vedika Picha Sabe Sata Sukhi Hontu Punyani Pakatani Me Sukhanchati vidam dentu kipam papeta vomatam Imina punya kamena imina udisena cha Kipaham sulabehi chewa tanhu padana chedanam Ye santane hinyadamaya nibanato mamam Nasantu sabada yewa yata jato bawe bawe Ujuchitam satipanya saleko viriyamina Maralabantu nokasam katuncha viriyesume Buddha di pavaro nato dhammo nato varutamo Nato paceka buddho cha sango nata romamam Teso tamanyubawe namaroka samlabantuma. Now let us chant the verses on sharing and aspiration. Through the goodness that arises from my practice, may my spiritual teachers and guides of great virtue, my mother, my father, and my relatives, the sun and the moon, and the virtuous leaders of the world, may the highest gods and evil forces, celestial beings, guardian spirits of the earth, and the Lord of death, may those who friendly, indifferent, or hostile, may all beings receive the blessings of my life. May they soon attain the threefold bliss and realize the deathless, through the goodness that arises from my practice. And through this act of sharing, may all desires and attachments quickly cease, and all harmful states of mind Until I realize Nibbana in every kind of birth, may I have an upright mind with mindfulness and wisdom, austerity and vigor. May the forces of delusion not take hold, nor weaken my resolve. The Buddha is my excellent refuge. Unsurpassed is the protection of the Dharma. The solitary Buddha is my noble guide. The Sangha is my supreme support. Through the supreme power of all these, may darkness and delusion be dispelled. Sabe sata sada hontu arera sukha jivino katam punya palam maya sabe bhagi bhavantu te. May all beings always live happily, free from animosity. May all share in the blessings springing from the good I have done. Having paid homage to the Buddha, Dharma and Sangha and asked forgiveness of the Buddha and the Dharma and the Sangha for any wrongdoings of body, speech and mind, and also shared the merits, the good karma of our practice, I'll now like to offer you a short blessing for your happiness and well-being. Sabitiyo vivajantu sabarogo vinyasatu mate bhavata vantarayo sukhi digayuko bhavam abhivadana silisani chamuda pachaino Chataro dhamma vadanti ayuvano sukham balam Bhavatu sabba mangalam ragantu sabba devata Sabba buddhanupavena sada soti bhavantu te Bhavatu sabba mangalam ragantu sabba devata Sabba Dhammanupavena Sada Soti Bhavantu Te Bhavatu Sabba Mangalam Ragantu Sabba Devata Sabba Sanganupavena Sada Soti Bhavantu Te. Sukhi Hotu, Sukhi Hotu, Sukhi Hotu. May you be happy and stay well. Araham Samma Sambuddho Bhagava Buddham Bhagavantam Abhivademi Swagato Bhagavata Dhammo Dhammam Namasami Supatipanno Bhagavato Sāvaka Sangho Sanghang Namami. The Lord, the perfectly enlightened and blessed one, I render homage to the Buddha, the Blessed One. The teaching so completely explained by him, I bow to the Dhamma. The Blessed One's disciples who have practiced well, I bow to the Sangha.